The past 12 months have been painful, but also full of hope and healing in one northern Michigan community. The village of Kingsley has worked to overcome 3 teen suicides since last June. 9 and 10's Bill Froehlich and photojournalist Jeremy Erickson continue sharing their journey in part 2 of our special report, Moving Forward.
The desire to see your child doesn't go away, it only grows. And when you know you never will, it hurts, it's painful, and it consumes you.
Yes, there is pain in Kingsley, but this is also a story about healing and helping and sending a message.
I can assure you that if my son would have ever expressed to me his pain, his struggles, there's not anything that I wouldn't have done to make sure that he's still here today. So the conversation has to be had.
Whether we talk about it or not, the weight is there.
It's a weight many teenagers carry with them, sometimes carried silently.
Just thinking maybe the world would be a better place without me. Maybe I tried to attempt suicide. I left my mom a note and everything.
Thankfully, it didn't happen to Isabel, and since then she's had support in Kingsley and hopes to help others.
I care about people. I don't want them to go through with this. It hurts to see these people suffer, and I know what it's like to be in their shoes.
Experts say for parents, it starts with having the tough conversations with your kids.
I would say that unfortunately we see as young as 4th grade kids here who make comments about wanting to kill themselves. So if your kid is talking about that, then it's something you need to take seriously. It is a totally scary topic to talk about, but talking about it doesn't plant ideas in kids' heads. So by avoiding the conversation, the hard conversation, you're putting your kid at risk.
There are going to be struggles. There are going to be difficulties. There are going to be hard times. And if you have people around you that you can vocalize your pain to, they will help you through it. But you have to be willing to tell someone.
Everyone we talked with agrees. Set aside any fears about the stigma of suicide, whether you're a parent or a teen worried about a friend.
Friendship is important. Checking on one another is important. It's not all, laughing and flirting. It's okay to have serious conversations like that once in a while.
Maybe you don't think they're serious. Maybe you don't want to betray their trust.
You're not going to be narking on the kid, or you're not going to be breaking that trust. You're going to be offering help. So you need to speak up and tell someone, because that shows care, that shows love, that shows that you love your friend enough to get them some help.
But you have to be willing to have those conversations. They're uncomfortable, they're awkward, but love doesn't care about that.
If your kid has the flu or a cold or an ear infection, you're going to take them to the doctor. Your mental health is the same thing.
Despite all the pain that walks these halls and the pain carried by those driving down these streets, there is a growing sense of community.
I've realized I can't do it alone. So I've got a tremendous support group, and without them, I can honestly tell you, I wouldn't be sitting here right now if it weren't for that.
Despite the weight and the struggles that our community has, we have seen people rise up and work together, and the kids here care about each other.
I've seen this community step up to try to do everything they can to wrap their arms around these kids and let them know that they're loved and cared about, and somebody's willing to listen to them.
The awareness needs to be out there, and the more you talk about it, the more people will be aware of it, and hopefully prevent other people from sitting in this chair. Because it's not a place anybody wants to be. It doesn't take away the pain of missing Caden, but it lets me know he didn't die in vain.
For 9 and 10 News, I'm Bill Froehlich.